All right, guys, we have some wisdom right here for you. We just want to tell you that self-betrayal can take many forms. The person who is betraying themselves, like Amanda, what she just said during the break, is highly self-absorbed because they are primarily concerned about how they appear to others, because then you lose touch with your own intuition, inner voice, your moral compass, and you become chronically indecisive. And also, stop betraying your own self. If any of these behaviors sound familiar, this is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, watch me.
Number 1 on our list, we have negative self-talk. Chances are you already have people hating and looking for negative things to say about you. The last person that should join in now on the hate party is you. Cut off from negative self-talk, acknowledge your weaknesses and do your best to work on them, but focus on the good in yourself. If you don't love yourself,
who will?
Exactly. How do you want somebody else to love you? So it's little things that people say, I'm looking fat today.
They say, any small thing they say.
Yeah.
They say.
Then what's even worse than they say is when you are saying it about yourself. Look at my face. Say, who will like me like this? I know that you cannot hang out with someone like me. It's not attractive. That's just the thing. Like when you talk like that, people can't even see you differently. Even if you are the finest person, you're the most hardworking, you just start to look. You cheapen your value by talking bad about yourself.
So it's a different case if you say, oh, I need to work out. That's you standing on that. Not say, I'm not fat to see how I spread. I'm very ugly. Let's not do that, please. You are a king and you are a queen. Okay?
Okay. Like that statement.
That's a period.
Everybody a king.
She'll be fine. Write my lawyer.
I saw that by the way, this weekend. Okay, yeah, let's just move on. Still talking about self-betrayal, what we're tackling Amanda for. Number 2, settling for less.
Yes.
Yeah. In a world where you can have literally anything we put our minds to, settling for anything less than the best is betraying your own self. Whether you have settled for a bad job, a cheating partner, a sad life, or one person, it's time for you to start believing that you deserve the best and refuse to settle for anything less. I just have to look for a way to drag up.
Are you serious?
Don't let boys the dimple break your heart.
Wow.
You don't need to know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Settle for see, let me just tell you something. The best is relative. Don't settle for less, but if you think what you have is the best to you, you can actually stand your ground, okay? Because one man's meat is another man's poison. But yeah, don't settle for less, Sha.
Yeah, but somehow I agree with Amanda in this situation. But not that situation. No, not that
particular
situation. Yes. Yeah. All right, number 3 on our list, over-dependence. So there's nothing wrong with asking for help every now and then or relying on your loved ones. After all, why do we have them, right? But depending on people too much is indirectly telling yourself that you are not capable of achieving anything on your own. Apart from that, overdependence leaves room for disrespect.
True.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So this was something that used to happen to me because I always felt like, oh, I would have somebody do this, have somebody do this, have somebody do this. And I just realized after a while, I felt like I couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
And I just said, nope. I'm going to start doing things by myself. And then there's a happiness you have when you achieve the things that, like, you look at someone and say, I don't think I can do. When you do it, it's just a confidence boost for you. So.
And sometimes over-dependence can even happen like mentally, where even if you can do it yourself, because you have to run it through somebody else, and the person that says, I don't think this thing can work, all of a sudden you're like, it's true. Yes, that's another type of over-dependence in your mind that you have to overcome, and of course, then it now happens physically as well.
Yes, hashtag Another Motivate 2022. Number 4, self-betrayal, remaining in unhealthy relationships. Remaining in unhealthy relationships where you are abused and treated less than you deserve. It's not only detrimental to your self-esteem, it's also a form of betrayal, as it just simply means you don't know your worth. And if you're a parent, remember your kids are watching everything, and know that act will affect them down the line.
We can't shout this one enough.
Yeah, and if you're confused about what that is, go and watch Blood Sisters. First episode, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You understand?
Honestly.
Because, I mean, giving that much of yourself to a whole other different human being, and then they now treat you how So it starts to affect your self-confidence at the end of the day because you just start looking at, if this is how they are treating me, maybe this is what I deserve, this is how I am. You start getting
all I would just say is unhealthy relationships is not just romantic.
Yeah.
You can have unhealthy relationships with your friends, with your family, with your colleagues, whatever it is that you think is unhealthy. If you can't avoid it, maybe in a situation like maybe a colleague or an office, something you can't avoid, then just keep your distance. But it never helps your mental health to be in that situation for too long.
Nobody above blocking.
Yes.
Day your day, may they day their day. It's a day in something.
All right, guys. Number 5, trying to fit in. Something I see a lot of people do. So trading your authenticity to fit in and please others at the expense of your own happiness is the highest form of self-betrayal. But not just that, you are never going to feel fulfilled no matter how far you go in life.
Because that ain't you.
I think I'm the pioneer.
That ain't you.
You're not fitting in because I see everybody wear blue, I have to wear green. Everybody do black.
Let me block them.
Do you understand? Like I'll just so don't always feel the need to want to fit in because sometimes you now see that it's putting you in situations where you now have to do things to, for instance, somebody say no, I'm buying a Shelby 300K.
And you don't have money.
I'm on 500K. You don't have money. You now say,
oh, that's true.
I'm buying Shelby 700 to impress.
You go feel it.
Some way.
Like
apart from that, like when you're not even authentic, it's just like you become very boring.
Yeah.
Because if you're trying to be anybody else, then why do I need you? Like we can go to the original. Don't be. I wanted to say something version, but just be yourself. Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right. You say we know they motivate, but hope you have been able to receive some words of wisdom.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's how we can take on Daily Top 5. Truth Syndrome Monday is next.